As I was saying, we want to welcome you to Love and Church for Kicking. This is Pastor Bertram here. We in the book of Numbers 21 and 22. Today's message, Israel made a vow unto the Lord. Now, we're going to see how this vow situation made, because we learned about the vow in the book of Leviticus. We learned about the vow, and now we come into the fact that the vow is being used, and you can see the principal application of the vow being used here. It's been an honor to be able to go through the Bible with you. So many people haven't had the privilege to let their mind feed upon the Word of God as it's written. All that they was given is secondhand knowledge and an idea of what they think God is. But this Word explains and shows us His character, exactly how He is, that we may come and get to know Him, come and to learn to love Him, even through hard times and good times, that we may stand before the Lord. I pray that the words in this book captivate your mind and your heart and lead you to the point that you want to be better, stronger in Christ. Because without this word, as Christ said, ye can do nothing. So, having said all that, let's get into the word so that we can do something here. The book of Numbers 21, there's 35 verses in this 21 chapter here. So let's do it. And the king, Ahab, the Canaanite, which dwelled in the west south, had heard tell that Israel was coming by the way of the spies. Then he fought against Israel and took some of them for prisoners. Now here it is. As God get ready to move Israel into a point to take the promise, what do the enemy do? He waged war on them, and he took prisoners to try to make him despair. Okay? But Israel had a choice. They can cry and moan and want to go back to Egypt, or they can do what God say and be blessed. Let's see what Israel do. And Israel, I'm sorry, let me go back one. Okay, I don't know why my thing didn't pop up on the screen, but bear with me. Let me see, can I get this thing out the way here? All right, let me go back. Go back, y'all forgive me. There we go. All right, go back. Let's see what Israel do. And Israel vowed a vow unto the Lord, and said, and here's the vow that he said, if thou wilt indeed deliver his peoples into my hand, if thou would indeed, deliver these peoples into my hand, I would uttermost destroy their what cities. Now, what kind of vow is that? Lord, if you would deliver these people to my hand, I would tear up everything that they got. But look what the Lord said. Why? Because this man had went against God's people. And God, though he have a dependency and want people to be saved, he cannot stand with his people's being misused. So they made a vow. And the Lord hearkened unto the voice of Israel, and delivered up the Canaanites, and they uttermost destroyed them and their cities, meaning that not one, nobody survived, and they destroyed everything in there. And he called the name of that place Mishal, if I'm saying it right. And they journeyed from Mount Hor by the way of the Red Sea, and they compassed the land of Edom. Now, who is Edom? Edom is Esau. And the souls of the people was much discouraged because of the way, meaning that they didn't want to go that way. Something about because Esau didn't want them to pass in the first place. They just their own cousins didn't want them to pass, and his people spoke against God and against Moses. Remember, because Aaron passed away, so he's not there anymore. So now it's just Moses they picking up. Wherefore have ye brought up us out of Egypt to die in the wet wilderness? And there is no what bread, neither is there any what water, and our soul loathes this light bread. I mean, they talking about the manna again. And the Lord spoke furious. The Lord sent, furious serpents among the peoples, and they bit the peoples, and many people died. Many people of Israel died. Now here we go. Now, and verse 2, they went and vowed a vow because the people attacked them. And God delivered that whole city into their hand. And no doubt there was some water and everything else in that city. They destroyed the whole city. Now here they are complaining against God after he didn't fulfill the vow for them. See, we have to be very careful not to put everything on God. Therefore, the people came unto Moses and said, we have what sinned. Now they know that now that God have plagued them, now we have sinned. Look at it. For we have spoken against the Lord and against thee. Pray unto the Lord that he would take away the serpent from what us. And Moses prayed for the what peoples. And the Lord said unto what Moses, make thee a what a fierce serpent and set it unto a what pole. And it shall come to pass that everyone that is what bidden, when he looks up unto what it shall what live. And Moses made the serpent of what brass, and put it unto a what pole. And it came to pass that if a serpent had bit any man, when he beheld the serpent of brass, he what lived. And the children of Israel set forth and pitched the tent in Abud. And they journeyed from Abud and pitched the tent in Ijamon, and in the wilderness which is before Moab, toward the what sunrise. That Moab is I believe that's this what's his name? Lot's children there. From thence they removed and pitched in the valley of Zerah, and from thence they removed and pitched into the side of what Aaron, which is in the wilderness that came out of the coast of the Amalekites, and Aaron in the borders of the Moab, between Moab and the what Amalekites. And so, see, can we put it on the map? See, can we find where they were doing all this? Wherefore it is said in the book of Wars. Now, see now, here's the Bible now. Now here's the Bible now. It's going to mention another book. Okay, so I want you to pay attention to this here, because there's another book that we can go find that give us more insight of God. Now here's what the Bible said. Wherefore it is said in the book of wars of what the Lord. So that is a book of wars of what God. Nothing but the wars that they fought. What he did in the what Red Sea, and in the brook of Aaron. So in other words, we can go to the brook of wars and see what actually happened there. And they and at that stream of the brook, they go down down to the dwelling of and live and lie and laid it up on the borders of what uh, mobile. So we can go back and we first of all, our job is to look for the book of wars, so we can see what's in there. Okay, and from thence they went to Beer, and they went to Beer. That is the well whereof the Lord spoke unto Moses, gather up the people together, and I will give them what water. And Israel sung this what song, sprung up, O well, sing ye unto it. And the princes dug the what well, and the nobles of the what peoples dug it, and by the directions of the what lawgivers with their what staves, and from the wilderness they went unto, I don't know how to say that, Macanim, and from Macanim to Najoram, and from Najoram to Bambolt, and from Bambolt in the valley, valley, it was the country of the Moabites again. That is, I believe, Lot's son, and to the top of Pisgah, and look toward Jezreel. I ain't saying none of these names right, but you get what I'm saying. And Israel sent the messenger unto Shah, the king of the Amalekite, saying, let us pass through this what land. We will not turn unto the what fields and unto the what vineyards, and will not eat, will not drink of the water of the what well, but we will go along by the king's highway until we pass thou what borders. And Shechem or Shoham, whoever his name is, would not suffer Israel to pass through the what borders. And Serpent gathered all the people together and went out against Israel into the what wilderness. Now you also see this in Exodus here. And he came to Jazu, Jahu, and fought against what Israel. And Israel smote them with the edge of a wood sword, and possessed his wood land from Aaron to Jabber, even unto the children of what Ammon, which is Lot's other son. For the borders of the children of Ammon was strong. I'm sorry. And Israel took all their what cities, and Israel dwelled in all their cities of the what Amalekite, the in Hashburn, and in all the valleys thereof. And Hashburn was the city of the shock of the king of the Amalekites, who fought against the former king of Moab, and took all his what land out of his what hand, even unto what Aaron. So now God is gave Israel that took this land that Lot's son pretty much had lost. I found it to be interesting. Wherefore they spoke in proverbs, saying, meaning they singing, come unto Hashburn, let the city of Shahum be built and prepared. For there is a fire gone out of Hashburn, and a flame unto the city of Shehom, and have consumed all of what Moab, and the Lord of the Most High place of what Aaron. Woe to thee, Moab! Thou art undone, O people of Shechem. He hath given his what sons their what escape, and his daughters unto the captives of Shechem, the king of the what Amalekite. We have shattered out with them. Hashburn hath what perished even unto Desbon, and we have laid them waste unto Nepal, and rest unto Midian. And Israel dwell in the land of the Amalekite, just like God told him. And Moses sent spies out, sent spies to Jazuz, and they took the village thereof, and dwell out and drove out the Amalekites that were there, and they turned and went up by the way of Beshem and Og, the king of Beshem, went out against them, and he and all his people to battle at whatever that place is. And the Lord said unto Moses, fear him not, for I have delivered him unto thy what hand, and all his people, and his what land, and thou shalt do to him as thou did unto Shechem the king of the Amalekites, which dwell in Heshbon. So they smote him, his sons, and all his peoples, even until there was none left him alive, and they possessed his what land. And the children of Israel set forth and pitched unto the plains of Moab, on the side of Jordan by Jericho. And Bekah, the son of Zephah, saw all that Israel had done to the Amalekites. And Moab, which is again, that is Lot's son, was so afraid of his people, because they were what many, and Moab was distressed because of the children of Israel. And Moab said unto the elders of Midian, now shall this company light up all that is around about us, as the oxen licked up the grass of the wet field. And Balaam the son of Zechar, his king, and the Moabites, that his king of the Moabite, the Moabites, at that what time? He sent a message before unto Balaam, the son of Beor, to Petco, which is by the river of the land of the children's in his what people, to call him, saying, behold, there is a people coming out of from what Egypt. Behold, they cover the face of the earth, and they abide over against what me. Come now, therefore, I pray thee, cause me curse. I'm sorry. I pray thee, curse me these what people, for they are too many, too what mighty for what me. Peradventure, I shall what prevail, that we may smite them, and that I may out, drive them out of the what land. For I wrought that he whom has blessed is what blessed, and he whom is cursed is what cursed. Now they finna try to do some voodoo on them. And the elders of Moab and the elders of Midian departed with the reward of divination in his what land. And they came unto Balaam and spoke unto him the words of Balak. And he said unto him, Lodge here this what night, and I will bring ye word again, as the Lord shall was speak unto me. And the princes of Moab abided in what Balaam. And the Lord came unto what Balaam, and said, What mean are these with what thee? And Balaam said unto him, God, Balak the son of Zippor, the king of the Moabites, have sent, uh, have sent unto with me, saying, Behold, these is the what people that came out of Egypt, that covered the face of the earth. Come now, curse them. Peradventure I shall be able to overcome with them and drive them out of the land. And the Lord said unto what Balaam, um, said unto Balaam, Thou shalt not go with what them. Thou shalt not curse the people, for they are what blessed. And Balaam rose up in the morning and said unto the prince of Balak, Get ye unto your own land, for the Lord refuses to give me leave to go with what thee. And the prince of the Moabite rose up, and they went unto Balak, and said, Balaam refused to come with us. And Balak's son again of the prince, more and more honorable than they. And they came unto Balaam, and said unto him, Thus said Balak, the son of Zippor, Let not, I pray thee, hinder thee from coming unto what me, and I will promote thee unto a very great honor, and I will do whatsoever thou shalt say unto what me. Come therefore, I pray thee, and curse these what people. So that's what the devil want to do. So first thing, when he wants you to do evil, you know, he'll try to buy you. He'll try to use you. See, and God already told him, leave the man alone. And Balak answered and said unto the servant of Balak, uh, Balak, if Balak will give me his house full of silver and gold, I cannot go beyond the word of the Lord my God, and do less or what more. Now, therefore, I pray thee, tarry ye unto here this what night, that I may know what the Lord will say unto me more. And God came to Balaam again at night and said unto him, If the men come to call thee, rise up and go with them. But yet the word of the Lord, which I shall say unto what thee, that shall thou what do. And Balaam rose up in the morning and saddled his ass and went with the prince of Moab. And God was angry and kindled because he went. And the angels of the Lord stood in the way for a adversary against him. And he said, and he was riding upon his ass, and two servants were with him. And the ass saw the angel of the Lord standing in the way, and his sword drawn in his hand. And the ass turned aside out of the way and went into the field. And Balaam smote the ass and turned her into the way. But the angel of the Lord stood into the path of the vineyard, a wall being on this side and a wall being on the other side. And when the angel, when the ass saw the angel of the Lord, he thrust herself unto the wall and crushed Balaam's foot against the wall, and he smote her again. And the angel of the Lord went further and stood in the narrow place, which was no way to turn either to the right hand or to the left hand. And when the ass saw the angel of the Lord, she fell down under what Balaam, and Balaam anger was kindled, and he smote the ass with his what staff. And the Lord opened the eyes of the what ass, opened the mouth of the ass, and she said unto what Balaam, What have I done unto thee, that thou hast smote me these 3 times? And Balaam said unto the ass, Because thou hast marked me, I would there were a sword in my hand, for now would I kill thee. And the ass said unto Balaam, this is a donkey talking to him like a human. Now I am not, am I, am not I thy ass, unto which thou hast ridden ever since I was thine until this what day? I was I ever wanted to do so unto what thee? And he said, Nay. And the Lord opened up the eyes of what Balaam, and he saw the angel of the Lord standing in the way, and his sword drawn in his hand. And he bowed down his head and fell flat unto his face. And the angel of the Lord said unto him, Wherefore have thou smitten thy ass these 3 times? Behold, um, I went out to withstand thee, because thou way is perverse before what me. And the ass saw me and turned from me these 3 times, unless she had turned unto what me. Surely now also I had slain thee, and saved her alive. And Balaam said unto the angel of the Lord, I have sinned, for I know not that thou stoodest in the way against me. Now therefore, if it displeases thee, I will get me back again. Me now go back home. And the angel of the Lord said unto what Balaam, Go with the men, but only the words that I shall speak unto what thee. Now, who is that angel? The words that I speak unto you, that thou shalt speak. So Balaam went with the princess of Balak. And when Balak heard that Balaam had came, he went out to meet him in the city of Moab. And then again, that is Lot's son. This is Lot's kid, which is in the borders of Aaron, which is in the upmost coast. And Balak said unto what Balaam, Did I not earnestly send unto thee and thee to call thee? Wherefore comest thou not unto what me? Am I not able indeed to promote thee with what honor? And Balaam said unto Balak, Lo, I am come unto thee. Have I now any power at all to say unto thee, the word of God putteth in my mouth? That shall I speak. And Balaam went unto Balak, and they came unto Kirjathjeholim, and Balak offered a oxen and a sheep, and sent Balaam and to the princes that were with him. And it came to pass in the morning that Balak took Balaam and brought him up in the high places of Baal. Now, what is Baal? Baal is it was a place where they had set up to worship a false god. And so now he's taking him up. Now here is Lot's sons doing all this mess that they got from Solomon and Gomorrah. They doing all this here. That thence he may see the uttermost part of the peoples. Now he want God peoples to be cursed. He wanted to be blessed. And so now you finna see how God deal with him. Okay. Now these are 2 cousins, no matter how you look at it. This is Abraham and Lot's children. I would say that is 7 generations down. That's getting into it. Now, when Israel went into Egypt for 400 years, they kind of was forgot about. They don't even recognize these are Abraham's seeds coming out. So, and here they are. So, we're going to get into it next week. You're going to see what God do to Balaam and Baal And you're going to see how he rectified the situation to Balak. And so now Balak was not a traditional Canaanite. Balak was the king over Lot's people. So I found it to be quite interesting. Now, if you like what you hear, you can go to LebanonChurchWaukegan.org. Again, that is LebanonChurchWaukegan.org. Please go to our live broadcast tab. A drop down menu will appear. Please select the Bible study selection. Once you select the Bible study collection, you will give a link to go live. Also, tons of videos and teaching like you see here. May God bless you, forever keeping your care. This is Pastor Bridgman signing out as we get ready to go into live discussion. May God bless you and forever keep you in your care.